Hi and welcome, Sharwin. It's here with me today.
Hi.
He has been my client for a few weeks now, and tell me, Sharwin, how the sessions have been for you so far.
Yeah, I think the main thing to start with is just why I came to see you,
Yeah.
and I had started up my own business. I had made a journey change about 3 years ago, and I had been on this path, and it was just hard. It was hard doing it. It required me to be a different person. I wanted to become a different person. I wanted to just feel more connected. I wanted to have more joy in what I was doing, and I needed some support, and the feedback that I had had from psychometric tools that I used when I was still in consulting, and from people who know me, and even from some people that I kind of took spiritual counsel from, the feedback was that I work from my head quite a lot, and that actually to become braver and to become more present, I need to drop the energy down to my heart.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that alone. I didn't know, I understood the concept, but yeah, then I watched one of your videos on YouTube, and when I did, that led me to believe that this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And we've had a few sessions, and I guess what's happened from the sessions is that I feel more connected. I feel I know how to access my heart. I've learned some language and some
What do you mean
meditations.
by some language?
Well, things like my sacred heart chakra,
Yeah.
that's new for me. I kind of know where my physical heart is,
Yeah.
but to think about my heart as being sacred, and to think about going to that place and accessing
Yeah.
that place, it's new for me.
Yeah.
And then the power that I've got from understanding how to do that and what to do when I'm there, and then the visions that have come to me, when I'm there, the way my questions have been answered, and the intent that I've had has been shown the light. That's what's really been
Yeah.
exciting. And
So how is the now since the sessions? How many sessions we've done together?
I think we've done about 6 now.
About six,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's about a
So
month and a half.
since
Yeah.
you came to me up to the sessions now, what have you noticed has changed in your life so far?
Well, the first few sessions, I wasn't prepared to be crying, so that was a big thing. I was like, "Oh my word, this is just going to have me in tears. This is just." But I think the first few sessions were really about going deep and trying to understand more about who I am, what's in me, and what drives me. And that was amazing. Um, and each session brought me some practical things to do. There were some things to go away and do.
Yeah.
Either go and have a conversation with a person, close some energy loop off, give somebody a compliment, tell someone I love them. I just felt more present. I felt like I was living my life. I was in my
Yeah.
life, living my life. Whereas before that, I felt like I was being pushed along in my life. But like when I look back, I was like, I don't remember being there. I don't remember being there. But now, I was just getting more. There was more color. The reds were redder. The smells were smellier. It was that type
Yeah.
of thing. That's what's come out of it.
Yeah, beautiful. Do you think your relationship with your friends or your family has changed since the session?
Yeah, I've had some feedback. Of course, I've told a few people about the work that I'm doing, and I've had some feedback. It's my hay fever. Excuse me. I had some feedback that I feel more like I've come home, like I've arrived at home. The
Yeah.
feedback has been that you just seem so comfortable in yourself. You seem calmer. You don't seem agitated. And some of the key critical relationships, like with my daughter and with my mum, etc. They've the tones of these relationships have just changed. Where things were maybe a bit stacked and things weren't that easy, they've become a lot easier. So, and
How
I'm
beautiful.
pleased. Yeah, absolutely, I'm pleased with that.
So how is the relationship with yourself has changed since the sessions you've been doing with me?
Yeah, I think I've always known that I'm a smart guy, and I've always known that I've got head knowledge, but this coming home piece has been important, because what I felt there was that I really feel like I'm present in my power, like I'm more present in my power, and like I'm becoming stronger in my power, and that's been a big shift.
Yeah.
So I feel different in myself. I, 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 I feel bigger. I feel taller. I
You mean
feel,
like it's that the self-love and self-value has
yeah,
increased?
exactly. Like my back is
It's so
now
beautiful.
straight up where previously I've been like
Yeah.
that, and I'm prouder about who I am. And yeah, and that feels different because I've
Yeah.
always been a nice guy, but I've always felt like I wave a bit too much. Whereas now
Like
I
I mean
just
the world is taking from you.
exactly, but now I just feel I feel settled. I
Yeah.
feel that I'm getting the most out of my life. Nobody else, nothing else.
Yeah.
And that's a good place to be for me. It's really
Amazing.
nice, and the intention work has been really amazing because what's come out of that is that I'm setting higher intention and clearer intention, and you know I mean, we're talking about crying, that was the first 3 sessions, but then we've been working very practically on my business plan, and here we are working in a heart session, looking at what do I really want to do, what's my role,
What brings you joy, right?
what brings me joy, exactly, what do I want to spend my time
And did you
doing.
find that? Did you
It's
connect with that?
it's getting much much closer,
Yeah.
and 2 sessions ago, what came out for me was that there's some things that I really want to do, but I've been putting blocks in the way, and the thing that came out was actually just do these things you really want to do.
Yeah.
Don't put the blocks in the way, just do these things. And the things that I really want to do, a lot of them are charitable things. And I was kind of going with, I've got to get some business stuff in place to make money to then support the charitable things. And now I'm just running with the charitable things, and I'm expecting that the universe will just
The universe.
find the money, the small thing that can fit between my, yeah. And I'm excited by it, and it's very dynamic, and I'm co-creating, I'm improvising, all of these things are just so different compared to the old mental models of sitting down as one party and creating a linear strategic plan.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm playing with.
So you feel more connected with yourself, right? With
Absolutely,
your purpose.
absolutely, and it feels
That's
like
so
a
great
dance
cool.
as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, oh, there I am doing my business. It feels like a dance.
It feels suddenly more, you have a meaning.
Yeah, exactly, and more alive in the meaning. And
Is that what they come? When you connect with your meaning, then you feel more alive. Then
exactly.
you feel more appreciative of
Mm.
what you do.
Mm.
So who do you think the sessions are good? Who would you recommend the sessions to?
I've already recommended a few people, because I am a consultant and a business coach and a business mentor, and I work with a bunch of professional people, and many of them I've just gone, hey, alongside what you're doing here, you need to be talking to Ilona and figuring some of this other stuff out, because a lot of people. So basically, to answer your question, I think anybody who feels that they're not living the best life has got to think about how do they change that? How do they get more in touch? And if they don't have a solution or an answer for that, especially if they feel that they want to do this move from the head to the heart, then those are the people that I think will gain value from this.
Yeah.
And when I met you, I went out and looked at your video channel, your YouTube channel, and there was one video that just switched it for me. The other videos were great, but the one just got me to understand love in such a different way, and the archetypes we have as men and the roles we have as men, really, we don't talk about love, but there's such a lot of power behind that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think anybody who figures that they want to do more about connecting with themselves.
With themselves on a much deeper level,
That's
right?
it.
And the work with your heart, with your sacred heart, is so powerful, right? Because it really shifts your perception and on life, on your reality, and creates the inner transformation. So the changes happens more smoothly, right? And
Absolutely.
and the path is unfolding in a so much more easier way. Would you agree with that?
Completely. And I think it brings more meaning. I work a lot
Yeah.
with people who are stuck in jobs that they had to get into because of what happened in 2008 and 2009 with the recession, and they just wanted to be in a job to pay the bond, to pay the mortgage. And I think a lot of people out there that are doing the things that they don't necessarily want to do, and they're looking for meaning, and they are brave and courageous, but they don't know how to get there. So I think that's where the power comes in, and yeah, like I say, it just reconnects you to your purpose. And then you go out and you live it, you know, and then every day feels like a new day, a co-created day, you know, and just living your best life, you know, and realizing sometimes things won't work out and you'll fail, but other times, wow, what differences you could be doing or making.
Such a powerful work when you work with your sacred heart and connect with your sacred heart on a daily basis. It just brings so much meaning to your life. It shifts the value of your life and it helps you to expand the love that exists within you. So it's definitely a beautiful work, and I'm very grateful to be able to share that work and that wisdom with all of you. And thank you.
And I think one more thing I want to say, Ilona, that struck me about you when I looked at that video, you know, and this is especially to people who are professional people, you know, we always think when we want to change something, we've got to learn something new. We separate the living and the learning. Oh, I've got to do an MBA, or I've got to go and, you know, do something to get some new knowledge. But what I liked about every experience that I've had with you is that there's no duality. You know, you just be, right from the moment you be different. And, you know, there were no difficult words, there was nothing, there was no, oh, you've got to do this, or oh, this part is shrouded in mystery and don't worry about it. You know, it's come down from the hills by wise people. There was nothing of that. It all made sense to me immediately, and we were working immediately, and it was happening, the changes were coming immediately. That's something else that I want to say.
Because it's coming, it's through you and it's within you. All wisdom and knowledge, it's within you already. You don't necessarily have to go into certain, you know, that the advantage of working with your sacred heart is that all the wisdom, all the knowledge that you need to make your life a happy place to be, it's within you. And within the sessions, we tap into that wisdom and that knowledge and bring that out to your own reality, to your own consciousness. So you start to be aware of the divine presence that exists within you, and at the same time of your gifts, of your purpose, and the areas in your life where you can bring more joy and shift and transform that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for all the work that we've done together.
Thank you very much. And if you would love to book a session with me, feel free to connect, send me email, or or a message on the Facebook chat.
And definitely have a look at the YouTube channel. Magic of Life?
Magic of Life,
Magic of
YouTube
Life,
channel,
YouTube
Magic
channel.
of Life. There's lots of videos, and I will post the one that you like the most.
Please do.
The first one in the channel. Thank you, sending you lots
Take
of
care.
love, and
Good luck,
all the
whatever you
best.
decide to do. Absolutely.
Thank you.